You wrote a book recently too called Cookies and Retirement. It's the recipe for success. Talk to me about that. And great title, but what was the inspiration behind that book? What do you really want readers to take away?
Yeah, so from a reader's perspective, what we want them to take away is that there's three threats to their money, and it's in this order. The first threat to someone's success, to their investment in their life savings, we believe is themselves. Well, we all know, and studies show this as well, right? Nobody take offense to that because we would even be in the same category. We are our own worst enemy when it comes to our investments. And so, what we want to help people understand and learn through this book is what are all of those ways, from the behavioral finance pieces to just the psychological aspects and the physical things that can get in the way that cause investors to make the mistakes that can cripple their success. That's threat number one. It's the greatest threat. The second one is a bad advisor. So what we teach them in the book is how to vet out, how to go through and ask those questions to those individual advisors or whoever they're working with to say, okay, you're a good one and you're on my side, truly here to help me, or this is about their benefit, not the client's benefit. And then the third and final threat is the market. So again, as we talked about, it's in that order, which means if we can help the investor really understand, and they don't have to be a PhD, they don't have to go to the Wharton School of Business, they don't have to go get, some doctorate degree. Anybody can understand this. It's just people who take the time to educate them on it. So the book's designed to help provide that education, help them understand that, then to know who really wants to partner with them, because we are firm believers that investors should partner with an advisor. Can they do it themselves? Sure, right? I mean, when I say sure, I say there's a small group of people that might do okay, but it comes with a lot of uneasy nights. It comes with a lot of angst. It comes with a lot of worry. It comes with a lot of questions. And so what we truly believe in at Market Guard is it takes the right mentality for the investor. You should do that journey with an advisor. And when you can get those two pieces figured out, the markets in a sense will take care of themselves, especially when that advisor has the ability to offer Market Guard to their clients. So that's really what we wanted the book to accomplish. Now, where did it start? Especially with the analogy, it started with my grandma who owned a delicatessen in 1950 in Pacific Beach in San Diego. And my kids one day after my grandma had passed away, they wanted to make grandma's cookies. And I was making cookies with them. I was sitting there going, guys, this is similar to what dad does at work. When you're building portfolios, you have to have the right ingredients, right? You can't substitute vanilla with vinegar. Even though all the other ingredients are right, you get that one ingredient wrong, you've ruined the entire batch of cookies. But even though if you get the ingredients right, you have to get the amount correct. Because if I use 12 eggs, 6 bags of sugar, 4 bottles of vanilla, and a pinch of flour, we get soup, we don't get cookie batter. But that's not where it stops. And this is where I think most money managers and advisors oftentimes get it wrong. They think as long as I have the right security selection, the right asset allocation, right, the right portfolio or product, then all the problems are solved. The answer is no, because remember, what was the first greatest threat to someone's money? Themselves. So the emotions kick in. And that's where I believe the power of Market Guard comes in, because of the component to say the third piece of that equation is we have to know two things, or the client risks burning their cookies, or in this situation, burning their life savings. And those two things we have to know: time and temperature. We have to get those two components right. And this is the thing, it's unique to every individual. Even if a husband and wife come in and sit down with you together, they each have a different time and temperature. So understand the ability to accomplish that. And that's also from what Market Guard's designed to do, is to allow every individual investor, whether they're a couple, whether it's two strangers, it doesn't matter. They each get to set time and temperature to accomplish what they need to do.
Perfect.